Firefight. The word brings back intense memories for Halo players like me who spent hours and hours fighting off wave after wave of Covenant forces when the mode was first introduced back in Halo 3 ODST. I was in college then, and much of what I remember about my nights and weekends were those times when, side by side with my roommates on the couch, we vigorously cursed the endless enemy AI or celebrated our momentary victories over the alien threat with high fives and an inordinate amount of yelling. I remember Firefight being awesome, and after some hands-on time with Warzone Firefight up at 343 Industries in Redmond, I can safely say that it remains that way.
Banshee Raider takedown. Teammates eliminated the Banshee Raider.
Warzone Firefight is Firefight, except with brand new objectives, mechanics, and a much bigger scope. Now in 8-player cooperative PvE mode, you and 7 of your Spartan friends take on increasingly difficult waves of AI-controlled enemies over 5 rounds of objective-based mayhem. The goal is to complete each round's objective within the 5-minute time limit. As you progress through the match, the 3 objective variants get progressively harder. In one round, you might have to destroy a couple of very difficult boss AI units like Hunters or Promethean Knights. In another, you'll have to defend your base against swarms of enemies as they try to capture it. And in yet another round, you'll have to scour the map to find and eliminate a certain number of particular enemies, all while fighting off the random spawns of aggressive enemies gunning for you and your team. If at any point you fail to achieve the round's objective, you and your team lose the match right then and there. Alternatively, each round completed grants you and your team experience points, requisition points, and requisition energy in greater amounts depending how many rounds your team completed, how much time you took, and your final score. In this mode, efficiency is your goal. The faster you complete objectives and the more enemies you kill, the more requisition energy you get, which allows for better weapons and vehicles, which helps you complete objectives faster and kill more enemies. It's a very satisfying gameplay loop. After a few rounds, you'll never want to waste a second. Like in Warzone, players have access to their requisition library, which means that you can coordinate with your team to call in power weapons, armor boosts, and vehicles to help achieve your objectives. Calling in the right artillery and vehicles is a key part of the mode. Making a poor choice can render you useless and cost you the round, while making a good one can save your team precious seconds in your quest to complete the match. The newest and most game-changing addition to Warzone Firefight is the introduction of mythic bosses. Appearing only on the 5th round, they're extraordinarily strong boss units with special abilities and a ridiculous amount of health, requiring your entire team of Spartans to coordinate power weapons and vehicles in order to bring them down. And you still only have 5 minutes. To give you an example, the Mythic Warden Eternal can shoot multiple lasers at once, and if that's not bad enough, he also volleys black holes that one-shot you. Mythic bosses are awesome to fight, even more awesome to kill, and totally stressful to encounter when your team is out of position with the timer running out. Every second that you're not actively contributing to your team puts them under the gun. Make no mistake, this mode makes communication and teamwork a requirement. It'll be damn near impossible to lone wolf and carry your team to victory by virtue of your legendary skill. Players who enjoy working collaboratively to maximize efficiency using a wide range of weapons and vehicles, you'll find yourself right at home. While those who'd rather put the team on the back of their battle rifle will find Warzone Firefight to be a tough and unforgiving road. For more on Halo 5, Warzone Firefight, you are already in the right place. IGN.